Okay. What if I tell you that the strongest tool in a box is not a sword, a gun, or even money, but a story? Good morning. I'm Snigdha from grade 10B. And the topic that inspired me to come in front of you guys today is why stories can change the world around us. Before I start off, let me ask you this one question. How many of you here grew up listening to stories? I need to see some hands. Okay, most of us, obviously. Before we learned from textbooks, before we understood history, before we knew what was right or what was wrong, we grew up listening to the stories that had been told by our parents, grandparents, and even our siblings to put us to sleep. They might be about dragons, princesses, warriors, and whatnot. But as kids, we are so fascinated about it, so excited and intrigued. And as teenagers, we look back at those moments, maybe cringed a bit, but still happy. And as adults, we will try our best to build our life around those little happy moments. And that's exactly how stories play out. These subtle stories have the power to make you feel something what others are feeling. One story about a struggling child can move us to tears. While numbers inspire us, stories threaten us. They threaten us with the good that is yet to come. They threaten us with the infinite possibilities. Stories give us opportunities. They make us a better person. They teach us motives, beliefs, and to believe in the good that is yet to come. I would like to believe stories like a coin sort of. It has two faces. One face tells you to believe in yourself. Keep going. Be brave, and also take charge. While the other might be an irresponsible story, a fake one, a hated one which can divide people, a hateful one which can put up barriers and whatnot. This tells us that stories aren't all just rainbows, lollipops, and kittens. They are something that holds the power to impact the world around us. They are strong enough to make a change, strong enough to start a revolution. I mean, history itself has been an example of this. From Uncle Tom's Cabin, which opened our eyes to the cruelty of slavery and helped us build a movement against it, to The Diary of a Little Girl by Annie Frank, which we all read about in our English textbooks. It opened our eyes to the horrors of war. These weren't just some words or sentences put together. These were voices that needed to be heard, voices that touched hearts, voices that influenced history. Every great achievement begins with a story that we believe in. From a single Instagram post about how Rajni Auntie's 16-year-old son has got a job at Google to how his grandma got hit by a bazooka the other day. Stories also fund movements that need to be raised for cancer, hunger, starving children, and whatnot. Stories inspire movement. A kid can go reading a book on science fiction to becoming a scientist one day. Entrepreneur can watch shows about going from nothing to everything, rags to riches, and building their own companies later on. You don't need to be famous for your words to touch people. You need to be inspiring. Your stories that you think are not worth anything, maybe be useless, are worth something to anyone. They might be exactly what people need to move on, to achieve something, to keep going. Imagine a world with no stories. There's no scope, no imagination, no movies, no novels, no music, nothing. Just blank, boring, and lacking. Stories have this power to make something ordinary extraordinary. Now from now on, whenever you listen to a story, read a book, watch a movie, or even listen to someone speak, remember, you're not just listening to words. You are listening to something that has the power to change the world, something that has the impact to change history, something that might even touch hearts and inspire a few people. I'll end my speech with this thought. People may forget what you did, they might forget who you are, but they will never forget the story that you might hold. Thank you.